It came out over the weekend that Talor Gooch... Well, there's two things. Firstly, Talor Gooch was not going to go for qualifying for the PGA Championship. Or was it the US Open, sorry?
He made it quite clear.
Which one was it, though? Was it the PGA or the US Open?
Well, I don't believe you can qualify for the PGA Champs.
So
I think you have to qualify for the US Open and qualify for the Open.
Yeah.
So he categorically said he won't be attempting to qualify for those events.
And that went down, as you'd imagine, on social media a certain way. And it has now come out that he has got an invite for the PGA Championship. And that, again, has gone down social media in a certain way. I personally think that Talor Gooch should be there. And the reason for that, again, if you look at his world ranking right now, he's world number 644, okay? So on that logic, you would probably, and rightly so, argue, well, he shouldn't be. Why should the golfer that's 644 there? You look at Data Golf, whose rankings are, again, I have no idea how it's all worked out, but seem to be much more live and do appear to be more accurate, certainly for the guys who are playing live. His Data Golf ranking is 35. So there's obviously a massive discrepancy there. I think last year the PGA of America invited 37 people to play in the event. They've obviously already invited Tiger. Tiger's going to be there, and now obviously Talor Gooch is going to be there. Should Talor Gooch be playing? And is it a good thing that the PGA of America are inviting him to play in the PGA Championship?
It really surprised me.
Really?
To be honest. Really surprised me. It came as a bit of a blindside. Obviously, we saw the Masters, as they did reach out and invite special players to come and play in the Masters this year, such as Joaquin Niemann being one of them. And I feel like the PGA Championship inviting Talor Gooch it really came as a surprise to me, to be honest with you, because if you actually look at this year's results, last year he had an unbelievable year. On live, don't get me wrong. He had 3 wins, a second place, and another top 10 finish. He had 3 wins, which is massive. Okay, when you actually look at this year, he's now moved teams, but obviously his individual performance, he is yet to win this year. He's had 3 top 10s. If he would have won 3 times this year, I could understand the invite. I think 3 times last year, and then no wins so far this year out of 7 of the 13 events that's going to be happening on Live. It does surprise me. He's got an invite. It does. And also with him being so openly kind of not putting himself forward to going for US Open or the Open. Sorry,
just a quick one. It was my bad. Tiger has been the US Open invite, not USPJ. Whereas obviously Talor is the USPJ. PGA Championship. So for me, it really does surprise me. I'm intrigued to see how he's going to perform. I'm very, very, very intrigued to see the fan reaction. I'm interested to see, has he actually accepted it? Has he actually come out and said, "Yeah, I want to play"? What did he put on? He put something on Twitter, I believe, and I don't know if that was him confirming that he's going to play or just saying that he'd got an invite. Yeah, he has confirmed it. He's put, "Great. Looking forward to Valhalla next week. Thanks for your invitation. PGA, see y'all there." And that has had 442 comments. Read some out. A lot of them are from accounts that are very pro-live, but this one from Flushing It said, "Well deserved, man. The times are changing. Good luck at Valhalla." I think Flushing It's very live friendly. A lot of this is the thing with Twitter now. A lot of X, a lot of the comments at the top are ones that have got a verified tick that are kind of very pro one way or the other. It will be interesting to see how he gets on. There's a lot of jokes about being an asterisk-free major. The fact that he is playing, so we'll see how he gets on. But when you say you're surprised, or do you think he should have had an invite, or do you think he shouldn't? The delay says so much. It's just come as a surprise. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it or does deserve it. I'm just very, very shocked from considering he won so many times last year, and he won. I suppose he won 2 of his events before the PGA Championship last year, and won 2 of them after. One of them after. Sorry. I don't know. I think to me, if you actually look, I've just got Wikipedia up here. It's Talor Gooch's his majors performances. Last year he played 3 majors and he had a tied 34th cut and a cut. 2022, he played all 4 majors, had a tied 14, tied 20, cut, tied 34. So pretty decent, you'd have to say. His best performances in the PGA are cut last year, tied 20 the year before, tied 44, and then cut the year before that. So how he does, I don't know. I suppose to me, though, what it does suggest, and this is why I'm kind of quite pro him playing, is, has he set it alight this year? Maybe not. Is he going to win? Probably not, although I don't know, obviously. However, it does show that with the world ranking now, regardless if you pro live or not live, the world ranking is skewed. It is, isn't it? There's no way he's the 600th off player in the world. He is more aligned to that 34 or whatever it was that Data Golf have given him. Now, players like him, 35, players like him that aren't in these majors now and have no way of being in them. Obviously, it's different for your Brysons, etc., or Mickelson at the Masters, etc. I do think that where there is invitations available, those guys do deserve them. And as golf fans, whether you're pro-live or anti-live, you do want the best field in the best events. And I think the more events we have where we haven't got the strongest field because X player plays on a certain tour, it does start to make a bit of a mockery of golf, certainly at the highest level. And jokes aside, I don't believe there's ever going to be an asterisk next to a player's name if Talor Gooch doesn't play. But that could happen if there's certain other players. You know, what if Joaquin Niemann starts not being able to play and he continues to get better and better and better and better? Like, does it become a point in time where genuinely you could have a major tournament where you think, well, yeah, but, you know, such a body's won, but we didn't have X, Y, Z, who play on live? Like, that wouldn't be very good, would it, for the majors?
No, it needs the best players.
Yeah.
Without question, it 100% needs the best players. And if Data Golf ranks him as 35 best player in the world through fair dues, he should be in it. It probably just, and I'm not saying surprised me in a negative way, it's probably just a bit like, well, I wasn't expecting that. Well, I just wasn't expecting that to take place.
Yeah, no, and we've looked at Data Golf before, and again, I've no idea how these things work, and I don't think many people do, if they're being honest. But they typically, if you look at them, there's quite a discrepancy. Sometimes there's not. Like, for example, Scotty Scheffler's number 1 on both Data Golf and World Golf Ranking, and that's absolutely right and should be. Another one that's a huge discrepancy, though, is there's a couple, but Joaquin Niemann on this one, on Data Golf, is number 7 in the world. World ranking is 91.
Yeah, that's not right.
Now, I don't think anybody who, again, regardless of what you believe in golf, can argue that number 7 in the world versus number 91 is much more aligned to number 7 in the world. And, you know, the kind of same is for Tyrrell Hatton. He's 8 on Data Golf, he's 17 on World Golf Ranking. And you see some even bigger ones, certainly as you get down the list as well. Louis Oosthuizen, 32 on Data Golf, 125 on World Golf Ranking. Again, Talor Gooch is 35 versus 600 and odd.
Is he the biggest discrepancy?
I think he is, because once you get, it must be, because once you get on Data Golf, once your world ranking is more than 500, it's just the greater than sign, and then it says more than 500. I think DJ was quite a high one as well. Mark Leishman is 73 on Data Golf. Okay, let's see what he is on World Golf Ranking. What do you reckon?
300.
No, it's 500 plus. Right, I'll give you that.
550th.
518, so he's another big difference. Sergio, Sergio was 81 on Data Golf. I'm very intrigued to see what he is on World Golf Ranking.
Again, is he above 500?
Yeah. He is 714.
Jeez.
And then you've got one more. Paul Casey is 87 on Data Golf. And on World Golf Ranking, he's 590.
Yeah, they're just true reflections.
Richard Bland is 94 on Data Golf. This is the last one I'll do. And then I'm interested to see where he is on World Golf Ranking. It's going to be crazy. I know 546. Well, yeah, still 500 and odd. So, yeah, you can see there's a massive difference. But
even on the world ranking there, like, on the actual world ranking, it's saying that Richard Bland is better than Talor Gooch.
Yeah, exactly. So
that just doesn't add up.
Well, and that's the point that, like, I know, again, silly example, but and it's a big if Richard Bland went on to win every single live event now and win them all by 10, he still would have no way of unless he entered open qualifying or whatever. He's got no way of being in the majors, so you could argue he has to enter open qualifying. But surely, if Richard Bland of all people went on this absolute spree of winning, you'd want him in the Masters, you'd want him in the Open. Like, it does seem wrong that the world rankings don't reflect that. But again, we've mentioned this many times. It still isn't fixed, so who knows?